yeah, again, for as long as you're not stopping, you're not losing. So yeah, that's it. That's basically the words of wisdom I don't want you guys to miss. And actually, again, you missed that one out because my OBS or my internet connection somehow dropped. But never mind. Regardless, let's continue with the draft. So far, we're now in the round 3 match. All right, what do you guys think so far? I can see a Florentino and Elendor Lindis being placed on the table. Let's ask Kakosa Skirpy first.
All right. This is a scary lineup for both teams. I see Florentino, Raz, and Lindis, and at the same time we have Ayena and Elandor. So I'm thinking, basically this is a jungle marksman. So I think their composition will be based on protecting these two. But as of the moment, I'd like that Floor in Yena matchup. I'm looking forward to see who gains the advantage on that one.
How about you, Vittorio? What do you think about the lineup that we see so far, the bans and picks?
Yeah, right now I think they just want to put all in for Kaisaya Fans Club. They want to win this game 3 and not prolong the game, the best of 5. They have the advantage, and Archangel Super is gonna be pressured with this damaging heroes, the Florentino, the Raz, Lindis, that we all know does a lot of damage, can eradicate heroes in a matter of seconds. And but Archangel Super has the Yena Ellen who in terms of DPS also can do a lot of damage. But we'll see who gets the upper hand.
I'm just wondering, the way Kaisaya Fans Club banned out the zip because Archangel Super made use of the zip already a while ago. So maybe that was a wrong call. Maybe they forgot about it. And we did mention that there's no reset. So yeah, if piece of advice, of course, to our teams, whether you are a professional one or casual one, if you are running up a global ban pick, you have to take note of the heroes that your opponents have picked already so that you don't waste a ban. So I feel like somehow that zip ban is already banned, kind of a waste because Archangel Super already picked that hero anyway. So regardless, we can see how Kaisaya Fans Club is also respecting that rack. They chose it in the game 1, and at the same time they banned it in game 2, and now in game 3 they are really just not basically giving that away to Archangel Super. So do you think, Kakosa Skirpy, the rack is really something that is up to the meta that can give a lot of good change or higher chances of winning in competitions?
I really think that the rack is promising in terms of a mid lane. It's because the combo of CC and a burst damage on SS provides a lot in terms of clashes. So I really think it's reasonable that he is banned both in ranked games and at least here in our community cup as most of the time. So
let's see about that though. The matchup in the mid, Zata and Raz, do you have any favorites between these two? Vittorio, who's gonna win, who's gonna lose?
For me, it's the Raz has a better ambush potential, but Zata has the more potential in ganks. If he times his skills right, he can be in clashes way before that Raz is gonna join. But Raz has more DPS for me rather than that Zata.
Oh, the question's going to Vittorio again. There's a Superman pick in here on the side of Archangel Super. You mentioned that you are like this hero or this is your favorite. What can you say about that Superman on the side?
Yeah, Superman is very good against marksmen. I think they wanna, if you want disruption, you want to push out people in clashes, you pick Superman. And if you think you can't go in a Lindis, then think again. Superman can.
Alright, very quickly, let's ask our casters, which is your favorite lineup? Kaisaya Fans Club or Archangel Super? Let's start with Kakosa Skirpy.
KFC all the way.
KFC all the way. How about Vittorio?
Yeah, just for the benefit of the doubt and excitement, I'm gonna go for Archangel Super.
All right, to our audiences, to our viewers watching on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Let us know in the live chat which lineup do you think has the better comp. But for the meantime, I'm gonna throw it to our casters. It is Kakosa Skirpy and Vittorio. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you. It's now the game 3 of the Kaisaya Community Cup semifinals. Now it's already 2-0 in favor of Kaisaya Fans Club. Will Archangel Super be able to get a clinch and, get a game 5? It will be very, very exciting if we could see this. But let's do a quick recap. Now for Kaisaya Fans Club, it's going to be a Florentino, Key, Lumber, Lindis, and Raz.
I'm sorry, I thought I got lost there. But anyway, for the side of Archangel, we have Superman, Timmy, Zata, Elandor, and Yena.
Yeah, so you said that you want KFC all the way. Do you think their lineup?
All the way.
Do you think their lineup is way, way better than what Archangel Super picked?
In terms of lineup, I think they have both pros and cons, but I'm rooting for this Florentino pick and Raz pick. So, and this Lumber pick. I really think they have a major role in terms of team clash. So, yeah, in terms of lineup, I'll go with KFC.
Yeah, and we can see they took the small cap into the upper lane, but it's not that noticeable unless you get 2 camps actually to delay the jungler. Right now, because junglers usually go into the mid and farm so that they could do a level 4 even without 1 small camp. And yes, Scorpy, do you think who would win, the Key or the Superman in this matchup in the bottom lane?
Oh, it's really hard to tell because Superman is more mobile compared to Key. But damage also, Superman can provide more, I think, damage in terms of, going in and then, and at the same time, CC as well. So, Superman versus Key, I think Superman has the upper hand. So just, since it's your favorite hero.
Yeah, definitely Superman has a lot. But look at that. They're trying to ambush that Timmy. Timmy is going very, very low. He's never going to go live. That Key just finished off that Timmy. And the Superman was very, very late because of that Lindis clearing the bottom lane for their Key. Well, look at here. They're just going for the farm. Archangel Super not letting it decide, not letting the Kaisaya Fans Club decide the momentum they want.
Yeah, indeed, Kirk. But I really appreciate that 5-man rotation on the side of Kaisaya Fans Club. Basically, the Archangels should, match the rotation. But Raz here, I think he will die. Nope, just a simple poke and flicker out.
Yeah, Kaisaya Fans Club is really doing a lot of good work in their rotations.
Yep.
They're not, yeah, look at that Florentino trying to do some wonderful, trying to do some plays, but those Tyers keeps on missing.
Yep. So I think as of this moment, I think Archangel is playing on the momentum on the rotation of Kaisaya Fans Club. They should reset and let KFC play on their terms. But there's something going on, Vittorio.
Yeah, now Lumber trying to go for the slinger, but it's not enough. Raz going for the SS, but not enough again to damage and kill the Yena. But that Superman, as you can see, been pushing the Man of Steel, showing that he is one of the superheroes that we should look out for.
Yep, while that was going on, Lindis secured Abyssal Dragon, so it's a 2-0, I think, lead in terms of clash for Archangels, but an objective against an objective of Abyssal Dragon. What do you think, Vittorio? Which is more promising?
Yeah, but we'll see with that. But Lumber is splitting Earth, but the Zana comes in and it's dangerously low. That Eleanor is gonna fall down because of the tower clash. And now that Timmy is now the next target. He's not gonna live for sure with that Raz pushing him back to the base.
Yep.
The super just hovering in this tier 1 tower.
So basically what happened there, they engage in clash, and at the same time, I saw that Elandor below the tower in range. So that, he's taking damage as well, aside from the heroes of Kaisaya Fans Club, and I think he shouldn't do it. So maybe there's an overextending a little bit. That's why, Kaisaya Fans Club capitalized on their mistakes.
Yeah, that's why Zata and Raz, like I said, the more damage, the Raz has more damage than that Zata. It wasn't enough to, he went in that tower, but it is not enough. The damage wasn't enough from that Zata.
As you can see, Vittorio, they tried to they stolen the blue buff in exchange of a tower in the bottom lane. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, objective wise, it's way more crucial than a blue buff. And I think they all get the blue buff of Archangel Super, so not exactly stolen, but the Goldie isn't that much. That Florentino getting ganked by that Ellender, they know in the late game if that Florentino is not shut down, they're gonna lose. That Florentino is gonna give that tier 1 turret, but the tier 2 turret is gonna look at that! Splitting hurt! But
Almost.
Almost because the Superman is the Man of Steel.
But anyway, they're trying to push the top lane as well. They're trying to, even the odds. And Clash in the mid lane is going on, but I think they're disengaged. But no, they're trying to poke. Nata uses the SS, trying to damage everyone. Lumbor pops the ult and tries to poke as well with Zata poking. Florentino goes in. Oh my goodness, he drops down very, very easily, getting burst. And I think it's a win for Archangel Super on that one.
Yeah, it's definitely a win. A very, very aggressive play for that Florentino. Unfortunately, he didn't hit anyone with his special skill. So, the passive with the special skill wasn't really up for grabs right now. But that Lind is just trying to steal the red and then going for the blue, just casually getting the gold of Ellender. But the gold lead right now, as you can see here, but the Superman using his second skill to knock that Raz, but the Raz has still his flicker. So he's not going to be picked off, but it's a very, very dangerous situation. Raz is not in the clash, so if ever they will try to contest this Abyssal Dragon, they're going to be in the losing side.
Yep. It's not gonna be a good choice for them, Vittorio. They're trying to, they're out position. Now they're trying to get the red buff, but Raz is trying to burst this Timmy, gets off the kill. Zata is also trying to burst anyone else, but Yena also tried to kill and successfully done it. Trying to go to the Lindis right here against 2v1, but fails to do so while the Florentino is pushing freely on the top.
That is gonna be very, very costly for Archangel Super. Look at what they did. They lost a 4v5 clash.
Yep.
What a disaster that was. And now the Florentino is taking the tier 2 tower, and also the tier 1 tower in the mid lane is definitely gonna fall.
Objective wise, Vittorio, I'm gonna say this without any bias. Kaisaya Fans Club is taking the advantage of it. Archangel Super is risking that clash. I know they thought they can win that. It's a 5v4 basically without the Florentino, but it didn't happen on their way.
Yeah, actually, it was a very, very good clash. That Zata was in a position to damage everyone, and now, it's just the damage that they were dealing wasn't enough, and the Lumber was always in the front, doing some shields, doing some debuff.
Just disrupting the clash that Archangel Super was trying to set. So, wow, this game is something to be looked forward to. It's because a lot of things can happen in here, Vittorio, with your Superman. Can change everything. I think one wrong mistake from this point on, Kaisaya Fans Club, Archangel Super can now capitalize on it, so they have to be very, very careful.
Oh, look at that, Florentino just doing some box out for their team. He knows he's very confident with that Florentino coming in, slashing in, dashing in, throwing some flowers.
But I think the Archangel Super should not engage as of now because they have the Kaisaya Fans Club has the DS buff. So they need to reset everything and, just relax on it. Think about the perfect clash that they should take and, gain advantage since they really need to win at least one clash from this point on of the match.
Yeah, they need to definitely win a clash to overturn the momentum that they're currently facing. It's
Yup.
a very, very difficult situation. They know they're very, very pressured. They know that if this game one ends, they're gonna fall to the lower bracket in a do or die. So they're trying to risk it all. I think they were just very, very impatient on that clash. Look at that. Hurts OM just trying to go down and box out the four-man team of Archangel Super. Archangel Super is very, very scared to commit now to a clash just because of what happened in the 4v5. The Lindis was always in a good position. He was always in the bushes. That's why Archangel Super was lost that clash. Now they're gonna take the tier 3 inhibitor to it. The bottom lane, it's gonna fall down first, and now they're in the mid lane. Will there be a clash? Now Lumber comes in with a spinning earth. Three people, and that key hits the 3 people also. And Eleanor is gonna fall down, but still has a passive of Timmy's special debuff. And now Eleanor finishes him down. Look at them. They made Kaisaya Fans Club overreach, and they reap some rewards.
Yep. I agree. I agree on that point. I think that was overextending. I think they should. For me, it was a good trade if this mid lane tower was destroyed, but it didn't. It still has a little bit of life. The set of the Lumber there is that was a good one, and that combo with Key, woo! But didn't get the objective, so I think Archangels took that one.
Yeah, actually, it was a very, very good play by that Timmy. If the Timmy didn't pop out his special skills on time, all of them would have been wiped. Look at that, Lumber trying to go and burst that Timmy just because of that last clash.
Are you really sure it's because of that last clash? But anyway, Superman versus Key right here, Vittorio. I know you're picking the Superman anyway, but yep. As of now, I think the momentum is now slowly shifting to Archangel Super, and they have to capitalize on this one with that wrong mistake that Kaisaya Fans Club did a while ago. So yeah, hopefully it converts into a confidence in terms of their confidence, boost their confidence. So let's see.
Yeah, that we'll definitely see in this clash that's gonna come. Right now, Florentino getting in, using his special skills, doing some dashes. Superman getting 4, but that Key and Raz almost destroying everyone. But the Timmy gets his SS, but the Timmy is gonna fall. Now it's gonna be a 3 versus 5 defense. Well, and Yena, hold up. Yena uses his second skill, using his special skill, and then second skill. But the creep's already down. That Ellender picking up that Raz, but that Linus is just too powerful. Just eradicate him in a matter of seconds. I think it's gonna be a GG well played, but there's a 10-second timer left. Lumber tanking the damage.
6 seconds, Vittorio. They still have a chance here. They need to defend fast. But
no, they cannot.
Oh, that's a GG.
Congratulations to Kaisaya Fans Club for pitching a very, very dominating best of 5, defeating Archangel Super, not giving them a chance to have a comeback in the semifinals.
Indeed, Vittorio. So let's go back to Miss Kaisaya. Let's see what she thinks about the game. Kaisaya, on you.
Wow. 3-0 on a best of 5 match here at the semifinals. I did not see that coming. And it was really surprising. But of course, I want to give congratulations right on spot to Kaisaya Fans Club. They have secured their placement on the grand finals that is about to happen on Sunday, August 2. And they have to meet who will be the winner later on the lower bracket or the Battlefield 3rd match between Todolist and Archangel Super. It's gonna be so exciting. Later on, you will see that action happen. But for the meantime, let's talk about what happened in this game. Lindis 805. I think we did not see her getting shut down at all. There was a Superman who can maybe try to chase that Lindis, but it did not happen. Lindis was both precautious on as to where she will place herself. and making sure that the lumber was rotating within her as well, or at least actually it's not just the lumber protecting that Lindis. Sometimes a while ago, like on the top side, we would see even the Florentino when that Lindis was visiting that side, that the Florentino will be somehow of an assistance, not just as a damage dealer, but also as a support as to wherever this Lindis would jungle. And I think somehow Archangel Super missed that part wherein they really need to catch this Lindis. But then again, there's just a lot of zoning capabilities with the picks in here, not really part of the meta, that kind of chi who just backs out the members who will try to dive in on a Lindis. And I think it's also on the side of Archangel Super missing out the chances on going up for a gank on either of the targets. It could be the Raz or the Lindis, but that did not happen. Lindis may be a hard to catch target too. Elandor did not give a good showing, not because that he is not capable, but I think overall in terms of macro play, there was not really much of space created. Timmy kept on trying, but Timmy keeps on getting bursted down, so that was a hard moment for them to catch on. And at the same time, you would notice in the clashes, only Kaisaya Fans Club will choose to fight mostly onto where the bushes are, because that's where Lindis Lindis' advantages are. So I think it's knowing where to fight to and knowing where not to fight. So that's my thoughts. But how about you, Kakosa, Skirpy, and Vittorio? Any thoughts about this match? Kakosa, Skirpy first.
Basically the rotation wise, Kaisaya Fans Club is first to position themselves. The real highlight of that last clash is that Lumber gets the SS, gets at least 3 people, and then combos it with Gi, stuns the 3 people on the wall, and it's a snowball after that. So I think it just boils down on the execution. The one skill at a time combo. So I think that was the thing that Kaisaya Fans Club capitalized on. I really think that is.
KFC all the way for Kakosa, Skirpy, and
KFC
and
all
it
the way.
happened. So how about you, Vittoria? Any thoughts about that match? Why do we find somehow Archangel Super all this time dominating in the upper bracket? Well, of course, the fact is there too that Kaisaya Fans Club is in the upper bracket too for a long time as well, and it's just the first time that they have met in this match. But what are your thoughts in this best of 5 match? Why is it dominating in favor of KFC?
Kaisaya Fans Club had a very, very strong rotation actually. Even from game 1, game 2, and game 3, they showed the brilliance they had. For me, Archangel Super wasn't really that. They weren't able to engage the clashes that they want. They were very, very aggressive. They always went for high risk, high rewards, and they always got the risk instead of the reward. They went into tower clashes early on. And they already had the gold lead. They already had the rotation up in that game 3, but they lost it all just in that risking going into the tower clash. And for me, Mad Dog is the secret MVP of Kaisaya Fans Club. Yeah, hands up, he controlled everything. He really protected his marksman. Just
Oh. Yeah.
no volume. Kaisaya, no volume. No volume, Kaisaya.
Oh my goodness, I am muted again. Sorry, I'm so sorry
Yes, you need
about
to,
that.
you know,
So I
do
just
it
want to
again, do it
repeat.
again. Yeah.
I just want to repeat what I have said a while ago. So yes, Archangel Super will be having that match later on at 6 o'clock p.m. Indonesian time. That's 7 o'clock p.m. But if in case both of the teams agree that they will play as early as possible or when they're ready, that we can do it. But for the meantime, I want to give this floor to Kakosa Skirpy on doing his shoutouts because he'll be leaving us now after this best of 5. Go ahead, Kakosa Skirpy.
Yep. First of all, thank you so much, Kaisaya, Madam Kaisaya, for having me here. And thank you as well for my co-caster, Vittorio. Hi guys, I'm Kakosa Skirpy. I play Arena of Valor. I stream Arena of Valor, fp.com Kakosa Skirpy. And of course, shoutouts to my guild, Boss Gaming PH. We didn't win, but at least we had a great time, joining this tournament hosted by Miss Kaisaya. Thank you all so much, and hopefully good luck to all the finalists and the teams who would still play after this one. So good luck, guys.
So yeah, when are you streaming again? So that our viewers maybe from YouTube or Twitch can check you out on
Yep,
Facebook.
I stream in Facebook, and I also every day, and I post gameplays as well in my YouTube account. It's still Kakosa Skirpy. So yeah, I'll see you there.
So no specific schedule, just for the meantime,
Yes, every
follow Kakosa Skirpy. And yes, we'll just be heading on to a break, guys. Don't you go away. Just tune in to a page for the next Best of Fun match. Once again, I'm your host, Kaisaya, and I'm with casters Kakosa Skirpy and Vittorio. We'll be back.
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。耐えた。耐えた。待ちなさい。遅い。今。 スタースプラッシュキリト君私が守る決める
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュキリト君私が守る決める
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュキリト君私が守る決める
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュキリト君私が守る決める
How will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we're meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be. How will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how
heavens will.
Run on hammer time.
The wind holds all the secrets.
Your team has destroyed the tower. Legendary.
I am heaven's will.
Your team has destroyed the tower.
I am heaven's will.
Your team has destroyed the tower.
はじめまして。私はアスナ。そしてこっちが
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
ああ、リンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし、行くぞ。
はじめまして。私はアスナ。そしてこっちが
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃ 早速ログインしてみよう。
あリンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし行くぞ。
はじめまして、私はアスナ。そしてこっちが。
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああチームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
あリンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし行くぞ。
はじめまして、私はアスナ。そしてこっちが。
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああチームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
あリンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし行くぞ。
はじめまして、私はアスナ。そしてこっちが。
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああチームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高い。 にもよくわかるから。
君たち俺が絶対に守る。君たちは俺が絶対に守るから。
Double kill! Triple kill! Quad kill!
君たちは俺が絶対に守るから。
Double kill! Triple kill! Quad kill!
君たちは俺が絶対に守るから。
Double kill! Triple kill! Quad kill!
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。耐えた。耐えた。待ちなさい。遅い。今。
ニングボール
How will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we're meant to be instead of flying, instead of flying? That we're meant to be. We're meant to be. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be.
That was a close call. I am heaven's will.
Run on hammer time.
The wind holds all the secrets.
Your team has destroyed the tower. Legendary.
I am heaven's will.
Enemy has been defeated. Destroy the tower. Your team has destroyed the tower.
.どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
ああ、リンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし、行くぞ。
はじめまして、私はアスナ。
君たち俺が絶対に守るから。やっ
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。
ライトニングボール。
スタースプラッシュ。キリコ君、私が守る。決める。今。行くわよ。
How will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we're meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying that we're meant to be. We're meant to be. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be.
That was a close call. I am heaven's will.
Run on hammer time.
The wind holds all the secrets.
Your team has destroyed the tower. Legendary.
I am heaven's will. して私はアスナ、そしてこっちが
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
ああ、リンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし行くぞ。
はじめまして、私はアスナ、そしてこっちが
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょ。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
ああ、リンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし行くぞ。
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。
君たち、俺が絶対に守る。君たち、俺が絶対に守るから。
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。待ちなさい。
ライトニングボール。
スタースプラッシュ。キリト君は私が守る。決める。今。行くわよ。
How will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we're meant to be instead of instead that we're meant to be? We're meant to be. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be.
That was a close call. I am heaven's will.
Run on hammer time.
The wind holds all the secrets.
Your team has destroyed the tower. Legendary.
I am heaven's will.
Your team has destroyed the tower.
Hajimemashite. 私はアスナ。そしてこっちが
どうもキリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょう。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるからがぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
あ、リンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし、行くぞ。
はじめまして。
was a pretty long break, but of course to those who are now here, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you had your dinner ready. If not, well, you can have your dinner while currently watching. So yes, we're back here at the Kaisaya Community Cup Arena of Valor for the featured game for the month of July. And yes, we are now on the second to the last day. We are on day 13th and we're about to do the round 10 in the lower bracket. Before anything else, I'd like to give you shout-outs to our sponsors once more. Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, S-Rank Gaming, Arthilion Gaming. Thank you so much for allowing this event to become even more exciting. And yeah, to our dear viewers, if you haven't typed in the exclamation point notify in the live chat on Facebook as of yet, make sure you do so now because this is your last chance, alright? Just type exclamation point notify and make sure you share the live stream publicly on your Facebook wall with the hashtag KCCAOV. And congratulations again to Kaisaya Fans Club. They're just waiting for their opponent in the upper bracket finals or grand finals, which is going to be a best of 7 that is about to happen on Sunday, August 2 at 7 o'clock p.m. Indonesian time, and that's around 8 o'clock p.m. in the Philippine time. Best of 7 match, and yeah. So how are you casters, KZB and Vittorio? Let's ask how KZB is. KZB, did you watch the match a while ago? What can you say about that dominating 3-0 match between Kaisaya Fans Club and Archangel Super?
Yeah, I watched. I was only able to catch game 2 and 3, but I heard that there was like a person who lagged on KFC in the first game. I think though because they won that first game, they got the momentum that they needed, and that they just didn't lose their momentum throughout the whole series, and I think that's why they were able to grasp that 3-0.
How about you, Vittorio? Any expectations from what is about to happen to ARC in here, given that they got beaten on a dominating 3-0 score by Kaisaya Fans Club?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that happened just in the game 3. I saw the lineup of Kaisaya Fans Club trying to finish off the Archangel Super. I mean, they pick all the strong picks that they can in that lineup. But in this Todolist versus Archangel Super, I'm really looking forward how they will redeem themselves to go back into the finals.
Let's say yes, if in case they go up to the finals, of course it's going to be a rematch, but at that time it's going to be a best of 7 already. But let's not forget about Todolist. Although being in the lower bracket, I'm pretty sure they have something to put up in place as well. And I hope they will complete themselves in the lobby because we got 6 minutes remaining. But yeah, in case, KZB, what do you see might happen in here in the lower bracket between these two teams? It's just a best of 1. It's just a best of 1.
I think both teams will try to maximize the hero pools they both have and try to get the best lineup they can make and execute as well as they can, because since it's a best of 1, it's like do or die for them. So they have to present their best so they can do their best.
Yeah, and yeah, we hope we don't miss the action after waiting 1 hour from a while ago, and then we missed this best of 1 action in the lower bracket. So according to the rules, the one with the most the team with the most number of members will be qualifying if in case the lobby expire. So yeah, we're just waiting for 1 more member from the side of Archangel Super and 2 more members on the side of Todolist. So how do you have any expectations in terms of prio picks by either of these teams? Let's ask Vittorio first. I'm pretty sure you've casted most of the games in here at the KCC AOV. Do you see any prio picks that each of these teams might prioritize?
Well, both of the teams will like to use. I've seen some of them use the D-Rack pick, but definitely I think Archangel Super is gonna prio ban that and not let it go to Duelist. And also, the quick knock. Yes, actually any assassins actually for Clarine, but unfortunately, yeah, Clarine is right here.
Yeah.
He's very, very good in assassins. So I'm guessing that if they don't pick it in the first 3 picks, the remaining bans should be all assassins on the side of Archangel Super.
Well, we've seen in here, I mean, the past few days we've seen Clarine also pull off a Slim's jungle, so and he is actually quite fast, in terms of jungling. Even though, for example, there's no teamy, there's no taxing, he knows where to go in the map. And I would quote this NBE Clarine, making sure that he will only go to a particular part of the map, making sure that there is an objective in there, whether it be a turret, a kill, or a farm. So let's see though, because this is one tough team that they're about to meet up to, which is Archangel Super, and I hope they complete the lineup soon. But how about you, KZB? Do you have any expectations in terms of prio picks in here by either of these teams?
Well, based on the current meta, we've been seeing actually a lot of D-Rack and Zip bans, and because it's like best of 1, I think they want to ban out the most annoying type of heroes that are available, because anything that can disrupt the flow of how your team is currently going, it might affect the result of the game as well.
Well, let's see about that. Now I'm just checking out if the teams are ready. Archangel Super team is ready. I'm just waiting for the confirmation aside of of Todolist, and yeah, they're ready. So Marshall, Silicon Pato, let's get it started. And here we go with the draft on this last series for tonight. Just a best of one here in the lower bracket. Who will be the third placer? So whoever loses in this round will be automatically the third placer for this tournament. And just to double check what they will get in here if they become the third placer. So to those who don't know, there are more information that can be found on our official tournament website, bit.ly/KCCAOV2020. So the prize pool, of course, for our tournament overall, we were able to gather 10,000 Philippine peso as the prize pool, plus 14,000 vouchers, plus, of course, other than that, we got 5 pieces of Sadis Assault backpack to be given away to the champion team. And for our viewers on the live stream on Sunday, we will be giving away 3 Sadis Thunder wristpad and 3 Sadis Sports Cup 2. So don't you worry about the delivery because Sadis got you guys. So for the meantime, let's talk about the bans and pick in here. Florentino and Zip ban. Thoughts about this one, KZB?
Well, I think the Zip. I already said it a while ago that any hero that can disrupt either your opponent's team or your own team has to be removed from the map. Because if you lose momentum, that's when the game can shift a different direction if you guys are in the lead. And for the Florentino, I actually see a lot of Indo teams ban him. I think currently, since he's still not nerfed, they want to ban out how OP he is until the nerf is effective in the next patch.
Yeah, and you mentioned Dirac a while ago. Now, Archangel Super is making sure that they don't give that one out as a priority pick for the side of Todolist in here. So instead, Todolist will prio an Omen. Why is Omen a prio pick in here on the side of Todolist, Vittorio?
Yeah, maybe they're thinking that Archangel Super might go for a marksman jungle. And also, Omen is a very, very good objective taker. If you leave him in the Darkslayer lane to just, farm, for example, if that Richter goes to aid the clash, he can easily take down towers.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, catching up targets, of course, who's gonna get ulted by the special skill of Omen will definitely be the prio pick. Ibneth, I'm pretty sure that KZB is loving that hero getting picked in here on the side of Todolist. So KZ, how do you find this Ibneth pick on the side of Todolist? Well, it doesn't show a lot right now because all we know is that this is really tanky, especially late game time. So, what do you think?
Well, I like Ibneth even before more teams started using him. He's such an underrated support in my opinion. I think people kind of noticed him once some teams in APL used him as a support and actually saw how tanky and how helpful he is in terms of team clash. So I'm really liking that Ibneth pick for now.
So really tanky support on the side of Todolist, and we got a Krisik that is not so tanky, but in terms of setting up, he got this one. And a Richter getting that capability, having that capability to set up ganks as well, other than the Krisiks. But for the meantime, it will be partnered up with a Hayate. Do you see the direction of where Archangel Super is going in here, Vittorio?
Yeah, they're definitely going for a wombo combo here. Krisiks and Hayate combo without any hindrance is a very, very scary combo with those Kanara blades just, dealing a lot of true damage. That Ibneth may as well be, a walking target for the Hayate.
Well, I can imagine that actually, yes. Krisiks getting all of the targets needed and then followed by Hayate's Kunai Blitz. But of course, that can be executed if there's no CC that will come up from Todolist. Well, Hayate is in a Purify mode in here anyway, so let's see about that. Meantime, look at that. There's a lot of assassin bands going on in here. Murad, Kira, Kriknak. They wanted both of actually. I'm pretty sure Archangel Super watched the games of Todolist because they banned two of the heroes that NBA Chlorine showed up in here. Kriknak and Kira. Is this looking good so far for the side of Archangel Super for you, KZB?
Well, it's looking really good for their team. I can see that they're going for more dive comp, like the Kristix entering the team fight. Even the Richer can dive, as well as Hayate with his ulti. And if they do get the Senyal with that dive comp, it's gonna help them get some advantages when he uses his ultimate to respond to team fights.
Oh, let's see about that though. Now that we have taken out 4 potential junglers in here, adding that Zephys as well. Well, we can remember that NBA Chlorine did go for a marksman jungle too, which was in the form of a what was that again? Slims. And now they're hovering out a Lindis in here. We saw some good plays from the Lindis previously, actually, between the match of Kaisaya Fans Club and Archangel Super. Is this looking bad already on the side of Archangel Super? Because they're about to witness 2 of the heroes. Okay, hold a thought because they're changing their minds in here in terms of the marksman jungler to choose. Since Elendor is open, but yeah, Vittorio, thoughts about this one? Because as I can see right now, Lubu is in here, that was used a while ago by Kaisaya Fans Club, and as well as the Lindis, or basically the setup of a Lubu plus a marksman jungle. And looks like they will be locking that in, so if in case Archangel Super lose this round against Todolist, this is going to be a nightmare in repeat. Lubu plus Lindis, which wasn't in the hands of Kaisaya Fans Club a while ago, that beat Archangel Super. Do you think that Archangel Super still got a chance on, picking up something that could counter out Lubu and Lindis? Vittorio.
Yeah, they still have the opportunity. They just need to fix their rotation. They just need to farm smart. Actually, in the first early game, they're in a very, very good advantage with their Victor and Quizix. It will slowly diminish when that Ibnet reaches level 4, where he can use his crowd controlling SS. He has a lot of potential to box out. So they really need to take the initiative in the early game and be as much as aggressive as they can.
Oh, let's see about that. Yes, indeed. And they have now completed their lineup. Let's talk about predictions in here. KZB, what is your prediction in here? Who's gonna win in terms of the draft? Who's for you in terms of the draft?
I think it'll depend on how fast-paced the game is, because if it doesn't reach mid to late game, it will be for the side of Archangel Super, in my opinion, since that's where Butterfly shines a lot. And if it does reach mid to late, I think it will have to go to Todolist, just because that Lindis, when fully items, is gonna be very, very difficult to survive the damage and crit that she will do to the members.
Well, how about you, Vittorio? Any predictions in terms of the draft?
I really like what Todolist is packing in their lineup. They're very, very balanced. Also, that Lindis can do a lot of damage and escape a lot of things when she's in the jungle or the river. And also, they have that Imnit and Omen that can just very, very well sustain.
Well, predictions are in. Both of the teams, well, a little bit of balance for KZB, but Vittorio wants to put his bet on Todolist. Shout out to our viewers on Facebook. Hello, Mini, Own, or Ryan, as well as Rian. Hello to you guys. And those who are currently watching on Twitch, Aries and King Sea Dog. Hello to you guys. And on to the people on YouTube. Shout out to you. On Facebook. So for the meantime, I'm gonna give you guys to our casters. This is KZB and Vittorio. Guys, take it away.
Thank you for that, Kaisaya. This is now the last lower bracket round. It's a do or die for Archangel Super against Todolist. Now, put down in your bets in the comment sections below if who you think will win. But let's do a quick recap. Let's go for the Todolist. They'll be packing the Lubu, the Tulin, the Omen, the Lindis, and the Ibnet.
And for the side of Archangel Super, we have Hayate, Crixie, Richter, and Butterfly. So we got a little bit of a one-on-one action there a while ago while we were recapping the heroes, but not too much action as our Richter has just left the bottom tier just to respond a little bit to his teammates here in the mid lane.
You know, Tulin is a very, very good hero. He can burst out a lot of things, especially that small cap didn't last even, 3 seconds with that Ignet and Tulin just going for that small camp. And they're now rotating in the bot lane. I think they're gonna make it as their strong lane since it's the Abyssal Dragon side, and Dolindus is already almost finishing up his jungle.
Yeah, that's true. But did you notice that Archangel Super switched their laners? That the Hayate is in the DS lane while the Richter is on the Abyssal Dragon lane.
Yeah, I've noticed, but the Todolist really needs to switch here because they know that the Omen can do anything with the Hayate, especially without the level 4 SS.
I have to agree with you there. They need him at level 4.
Look,
But here in the
clash. Yeah, there's a clash. That Butterfly uses special skills, but it wasn't enough. But it almost costed him the first blood. It was a very, very good stun, but the passive of the rune.
Yeah, I saw that as well. But that was very fortunate for our to-do-list side. But Archangel Super was able to get an objective because they know the Ibnet had to head back because he was a little low there. And if they try to engage that early, he might just give up first blood.
And Omen was going for a vision, but he knows that the Tula and the Lindus and Ibnet was very, very far away, so he didn't use his special skills. He would be in a very, very dangerous situation if he used his special skills and tried to, do some plays by himself.
That's very true. An Omen outnumbered, it's not gonna be well for the Omen. He'll do very well in a 1v1, but if it's more than one person, it will really depend on how much gold he's farmed so far. But right now, it's gonna be a disadvantage. But here in the bottom lane, there's a clash.
Yeah, there's a clash of Crixie using his special skills, but bursting down that Lubu, the Richter, not letting that Lubu escape. The Ibnet using his second skill, Clap. But no one's gonna die, no one's too low. The Butterfly is coming in, so using his special skill, killing that Ibnet. The Hayate using his good knife blades, not hitting anyone, but was good at boxing them out. Yeah, I think that clash went really well, but no! Look, I hear the Omen coming in with a flicker SS into that Butterfly. The Butterfly is not gonna go for the Lindis because of his special skills. Tulin finally finishing off the Butterfly, but that Lindis, I don't know, very, very great mistake. He didn't know that Richter was lurking and he was assassinated.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, and that Richter just went in front of the Ibnet, but fortunately he had his special second skill on hand.
Yeah, that's very helpful for the Richter. In case he makes any mistakes in entering the wrong bush, he has a lot of ways to escape. But I don't know about this Ibnet. He's being a little bit too aggressive here, but he uses his ultimate. There's not that much backup from to-do-list in this area for him to help him. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to escape.
It's sucking up, but look at that first skill flicker. That was a very, very fast. That was very, very fast. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that was like fast hands, man. Like I would never think of trying to use that personally. Like I could never time it perfectly that they sync like that. But that was a really good play by that Ibnet because he wouldn't want to be giving kills right now to anybody from Archangel Super because as of right now, though the gold lead, there's not that much difference actually. Just a few hundreds of gold, and we'll see. It will depend on the next clash that will happen in the map.
Yeah, definitely, it was a very dangerous situation. He was alone against 3 people from Archangel Super, but that Omen trying to make some plays, trying to get that red, but Fortunately, he was able to escape. No amount of health was gonna save him from the Hayate if he was comboed. But that Grizzix fell low against that tool in Ibnet and in this combo.
Yeah, that's very true, and I think that's what Archangel Super might struggle with a little bit because they don't have that much tankiness, especially this early into the game. Without items built for the five current heroes that Archangel Super has, they might struggle a little bit in containing the damage coming from the Tolen as well as this Lindis.
Look, I think there might be a clash. No, but the Ayari just doing some damage to the Lubu. Look at that. He just got all the shurikens from the Hayate, and he is now almost at half health.
Yeah, that's very true. But I think right now they have switched lanes already for the side of Archangel Super, and it's a very good for Todolist at least, because at least our Lubu will have more chances of at least reaching the Hayate or having a chance against him in lane. But here in the middle lane near the Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah, now Richter trying to get dangerously low, but Alubu falls down but kills the Richter instead. But the Omen has full health, and the Hayate is gonna be caught. That Crixie is now disengaging with that second skill and first skill, and that was a 3-for-2 exchange in favor of Todolist.
Yeah, Todolist. Yeah, although it did seem like Archangel Super was in the lead there, they were able to burst down the Ibnet fairly quickly in that match actually. But I have no idea how Todolist was able to execute, but I think because they have so much burst damage from the Tolen, the Lindis, as well as the Lubu's lifesteal, they were able to sustain themselves and deal enough damage to turn that fight around to them.
Yeah, look, that Richter is getting picked off by that Tulin. That Tulin doing a lot of damage, and also he was in a very, very bad position. It was 4 people in that top lane, but they get back by killing that Lubu in that ball lane with that Quizix and the combo. They don't even need that Crixie to get a gank. Now they're gonna be exchanging towers of the bot lane and the top lane.
Yeah, that's very true. But you see that Todolist, they're very objective. Look at how Archangel Super is just trying to get the Abyssal Dragon, but our Todolist have a different plan in mind by taking this first Dark Slayer 8 minutes in this game, and they are in the lead with gold right now, around 1 to 2k gold lead already in favor of them, and that's very good since they have a marksman jungler and they need a lot of items on this Lindis to do very, very critical damage in team clashes.
They need. Now the Dark Slayer has been taken early. They'll be trying to take more objectives now, and 4 people are swarming in the mid lane, and Archangel Super knows that they're not in a position to contest.
That's very true, but they're trying to engage.
Yeah, Rizik's coming in with a suck in, but that in with the SS, but that butterfly just uses his SS and finishes off that Tulin without any fight. Hayate looking up for a setup. He's trying to go for the shuriken, and that Lubu is gonna fall. I think this is gonna be a very, very disastrous clash for Todolist.
Yeah, that's very true. I would have thought that that clash would have gone in favor of them, but they did manage to get so many players on Archangel Super very low. It just so happened that the butterfly was able to reset using her ultimate, getting a reset on all her skills, and she turned around the team fight fairly quickly for Archangel Super there, which at least for now, this is what they need to be doing for Archangel Super side, because they need to catch up a little bit on the gold because they are behind by just a little bit. Not too late though.
Yeah, but that Lindis is already at 7.2k. He has that Rackbreaker and Clave Sancti. This is gonna be painful for Team Archangel Super, especially if they don't get a shutdown on Chlorine. Chlorine is just getting a lot of objectives, a lot of camps, a lot of creeps. This might spiral to that Lindis getting the full item early on in this game.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. But actually, if you check into her KDA, the Lindis, she's just at a 115. She doesn't get a lot of kills, just objectives really. That's what she focuses on, which is I think the best way in terms of being a jungler and a marksman jungler at that. But look at the clash
Look at
here,
that! Look
Vittorio.
at that! Tulen killing that Richter, and also that Lindis doing a lot of damage. All that Omen was just doing his job, getting that bottom lane tower. I think in terms of objective, Todolist is doing better than what Archangel Super is doing right now. Their rotation is very slow, but you know there's still room for them to have a comeback with that Crixie and Hayate, that scaling in the late game, especially that Butterfly when she gets a reset.
That's very true. I think Archangel Super just needs to be very wary of how they engage team fights. Sometimes they're overly aggressive, and it just doesn't work their way. But it's very easy for them to come back here. Just try to farm up a little bit, get the Hayate farmed up as well as the Crixie, so that they have a lot of poke damage, so that it will stop a little bit for the aggression that Todolist is showing us in this current match.
Yeah. Now, the second Dark Slayer falls into Todolist, and you know the gold lead is just spiraling out of control. It's almost at 5k in favor of Todolist. They really need a wipe, or maybe I know an advantages clash just to turn around this, and the pressure is already mounting up with that tier 3 bottom tower falling early in the game.
I have to agree with you there, but look at our Ibonet's actually a little bit low. He got a lot of damage put onto him by that Hayate, but here in the top lane,
yeah, the physics coming in with a flicker SS, but hitting no one. But that Butterfly resets with a special skill. That Lubu fighting Tulen versus Butterfly, but that Butterfly is already so low. Look at that! Look at the damage that the Lubu did. He almost killed 3 people at one combo, and there will be a comeback for Archangel Super because Todolist is finally finishing the game, and it is a very dominating game for Todolist.
That's very true. They grabbed the momentum just from the start, and they didn't let go. They maximized their hero pool, and they dealt with any strategies that Archangel Super tried to push at them, which was like the switching of lanes. I would have been super scared there. But let's ask Kaisaya what she thinks for a short analysis after the game.
Well, before any analysis, actually, if you follow the story of Todolist in the Kaisaya Community Cup, it was from the upper bracket, it was Archangel Silver Bullet who beat them down and sent them to the lower bracket. And in the lower bracket, they met Archangel Super again in a best of 1 match. And they were able to beat and come back from that loss they got from the Silver Bullet team from the upper bracket. And yes, made a comeback in the lower bracket. And this time, they met the sister team of Archangel Silver Bullet, which is Archangel Super, and made it win again. So it seems like all this time, maybe it could be Todolist really preparing to meet up, their opponents in the battlefield here at the Kaisaya Community Cup. So it was such a good story, like a storyline. If you follow it, it's not just really we talk about how they pulled it off in the game, but the story behind these teams coming up to get an avenge from their losses and everything. So yeah, really good play and comeback from Todolist, and they are actually a good example that you can really come back from the lower bracket. But unfortunately enough, though, for the Archangel team, they will be put onto the 3rd place for the Kaisaya Community Cup. But hey, it's still something because they got something from our prize pool, so they will take home 2,000 Philippine peso plus 3,000 vouchers, a share from our total prize pool of 10,000 Philippine peso and 14,000 vouchers. So congratulations still to Archangel Super, but of course Huh. For Sunday, it is now going to be a match between the Kaisaya Fans Club and Todolist. I don't know what will happen because all this time, Todolist was just basically dealing with a best of one match from upper bracket and down to the lower bracket. It is hell in the lower bracket, and Vittorio knows that so well. I know that too, because you have to go through all this best of one. But overall, again, in this match, so talking about my personal thoughts about this match, I think it was again, although yes, Clarine is just on a 1-2-8 score, but look at how they would always try to set up fights in the jungle. It's just always like that, and I keep on seeing sometimes team, they still choose, when they're up against the Lindis, they still choose to agree on clashing in the jungle camp where there's some bushes and that's where the Lindis can free. Then yes, maybe he doesn't get the last hit, but then again, there's a lot of damage coming from there. And maybe at the same time, it is, well, this is a best of one match. Probably, you know, we can say that they really know how to make use of the heroes that they choose, especially that this Lubu, he knows when to time his skills, etc, etc. And it was also at the same time a risky choice of hero or jungler hero for the side of Archangel. We saw that Butterfly just once in here at the Kaisaya Community Cup, and they tried to take the risk. Yes, it is high risk, high reward. Let's say this Butterfly keeps on resetting. And that almost happened a while ago, but there's just so much sustain on that Lubu as well. So yeah, that was like a tough call, but yeah, it could be a high reward. But you know, congratulations still for trying to pull that off. But yeah, how about you, KZB and Vittorio? Any quick thoughts about this match? KZB first.
Well, in my opinion, I think that there were a lot of times that I thought that Archangel Super was doing really well, because there were times where the Ibnet would overextend and die, but then they just come back from it by being super overly aggressive, and it works in their favor just because they have the burst damage from that Lindis as well as the Toden. Plus, the Lubu got a lot of farm and really could lifesteal his way and just muscle his way throughout the whole composition of Archangel Super. And I think that's what really secured their momentum and their win.
Well, how about you, Vittorio? Any thoughts about this match? I mean, Archangel Super did come from a grueling best of five match a while ago, and now they got this. So what happened? What happened to Archangel Super War? Or maybe what are your general thoughts about this match?
Marvel Super War? No. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I was close to saying Marvel Super War. Archangel Super War. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, you know, the one of the main reasons, well, like I told you, they need to be very aggressive and take some kills in the early game, but they weren't able to just because Ibnet was too tanky, and I think they was trying to save some of their skills. They weren't able to commit much to kill that Ibnet as much as they can. Rotation-wise, we saw how good Todolist was. That Lindis wasn't really carrying much. He contributed in the clashes, but at the same time, he prioritized farming to an extent that he was way ahead of everyone. He already made his Clave Sancti and also Rackbreaker before the early stages of the mid game.
Yeah, for sure though. But then again, you know what? It's still an achievement. Aris, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Hello to Aris on Twitch, currently watching right now. Well, yeah, I mean, it's still a congratulations. It's still a success actually for Archangel Super. You know, although the Super Bullet, Super Bullet. Oh my goodness. Although the Silver Bullet team wasn't in here in the top 3, at least their sister team Archangel Super is in here at the 3rd place. But yeah, to our viewers, well, don't miss the chance. It's the last time that you can exclamation point notify in the live chat, and of course share the live stream publicly on your wall too, for you to get a chance on winning 500 vouchers from from Garena AOV Indonesia. And of course, again, huge shout out to our sponsors, Garena Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, S-Rank Gaming, and Arthelion Gaming too. Guys, I mean, this is gonna be so exciting. The best of 7 grand finals match that will happen on Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Indonesia time or 8 o'clock p.m. Philippine, Malaysia, Singapore time. Don't you miss that one out, because there's a lot of giveaways that is gonna happen on that stream. Not to mention, we have a total of, well, we have another 500 vouchers giveaway on that stream, plus 3 Sadis Thunder wristpad, and at the same time 3 Sadis Sports Cap 2. So don't you miss the live stream. It is going to be a heated match. The question in here, will Kaisaya Fans Club be able to retain their position on the top spot, given that they kept themselves in the upper bracket, or will Todolist break their throne and dominate the match against Kaisaya Fans Club? We don't know as of yet, but we will be putting up some predictions from all of the casters who casted in the Kaisaya Community Cup. So just follow my page and check out the announcements in there. So for the meantime, before we end the stream, I'd like to ask our casters maybe to, you know, just go ahead and promote your social media, and maybe you also have some stream schedule later on or some other time. So I'll start with KCB.
Well, hi guys, what's up? I don't have like a stable like schedule since I have regular work, but maybe tomorrow I might go live since it's a holiday here in the Philippines. Just wait for it. If ever I do decide, I hope I have the time and the patience tomorrow to try to stream. And hope you guys pass by and like and follow my page, fb.com/KZB.
Yes, and now Vittorio, how about you?
Yeah, I might be streaming today after this Kaisaya Community Cup stream. So please do follow me in Vittorio Gaming. And also I would like to thank my team, OneSnap Esports AOV, and a very, very special someone to me, Monica Jane.
Woohoo, now a shout out. You go ahead. Heart.
Yeah, and also to my supporters in Vittorio Gaming, which is we name ourselves as Lan Chao Nation.
Wow, oh my goodness. What? I know that word. Why you want to demonetize me? You want to demonetize me?
No, I actually pronounce it in a
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
I guess that's okay.
Yeah, well, just stop it in the future just to be safe. Don't do it again. But anyway, I guess that was it. Was that it, Vittorio? Or you have anything more to say? Alright, thank you so much, guys. That was it for our stream on this day 13 of Kaisaya Community Cup. Down to the last day on Sunday. Don't you miss that one out. For the meantime, I have to say bye-bye. See you guys in the next stream. I'm Kaisaya. With me are KZB and Vittorio. See you next time. Bye!